go and see the world and just show them what it really means to live life golden. Yeah, we're golden, baby girl, we're golden. They're about to see us shine, cause we're golden.
What's going on, guys? Tweak here for a brand new video. Today we are back with another video, and today basically, guys, if you don't know, the pets update are finally out and there's tons of pets that I want to talk about. And for this first skyblock video that I haven't done in a long time, I'm gonna basically rank my top 5 favorite pets in the game. So yeah, guys, it's gonna be really expensive pets, honestly. Most of them are so I'm gonna rate them through many things. First of all, I'm gonna go rate the pets by their prices, by how useful they actually are, and in overall general. And in the future video, I'll try to make the best pets that you should like have, and I'm gonna show you why. But today, guys, I'm gonna show you, for me, the top 5 best pets that you should have. In this video, I'm gonna be using Hypixel Skyblock Wiki fandom because it's a really good website for the pets. It's really good pets. So right now, let's go into the legendary. That's the #1 pet I recommend you guys should go for. And as you guys can see, when you max it out to level 100, you have plus 50% crit damage, plus 50 strength, and plus 10% crit chance. So that is overall great damage. And not only that, so basically you get plus 1% crit chance per 10 level, per plus 1% crit damage per 2 levels, and plus 1 strength per 2 levels. And at the end, if you max it out, you have plus 50 strength, plus 50 crit damage, and plus 10 crit chance. You deal 24% more damage to end mobs, first of all, and buffs the aspect of dragon sword by 50 damage and 30 strength. That's when it's maxed out, and increase alt stats by 10%. So I recommend you guys should go watch AgroMC's video. He made basically a video, and he was borrowing 100k pure ransoms Ender Dragon pet, and he had like a normal AOTD, and with the maxed out Ender Dragon pet, he would do as much damage as he would have a 50 mil Midas maxed enchants. So guys, watch, like, if you guys have the legendary Ender Dragon pet, I recommend to have maxed out AOTD and all tier 6 enchants with DH5, and you will do tons of damage. You will be like as good as 100k pure ransom. I mean, a bit worse because 100k pure ransom is good at dragons in general, but you will do tons of damage when the dragon stops. And that is why I recommend this pet, because it will help you for making profit and you do tons of damage. So the #2 pet I recommend is the parrot pet. So the parrot pet's as epic and legendary, so I recommend you guys should go and buy the epic one, not the legendary one, because basically they have pretty much every same perks, except that the legendary just adds one perk, which is the bird discourse. Gives plus 5.2 strength to players within blocks, does 20 blocks, so that's good for team. But like, the reason why you want to get the parrot is not for damage, it's just that it's super useful. Like, it boosts your potion durations by 5.3%, and that's level 1. So what if it's level 100? I mean, it boosts potion duration by 40%, and basically you can get, if you get FPF splash, you can get like a 1 hour and 30 minute splash pots, and if you get like a 45-minute splash, you can get at least like 1 hour and 15 minute splash pots. So it's really useful for pots, and I recommend to buy the epic because it's only about 10 mil, even less. So that is, it's not that expensive, it doesn't require such a grind. You can literally have it in one day if you want, and it's really helpful, especially if you're one of those guys that play Skyblock and only plays when you get splashed. Now we're gonna go into #3. I'm not gonna put the Phoenix pet in because it is total garbage. It is not worth the price, and you really don't need it. It's not useful. But the next one that I'm recommending is the legendary Enderman pet. So why is it good? First of all, you have plus 75% crit damage, so that is good. I get the epic one, and it's really for extra damage, and the crit damage is pretty high. And after that is a Z-Lot Madness. When it's maxed out, it increases your odds to find a special Z-Lot by 25%. So basically, if you grind special, you can make a pretty decent amount of special. It reduces the amount of kills that you have to do by like about 300 kills. So it's really useful, and yeah, I definitely recommend it. Alright, the next one I recommend is the legendary Wolf. So that is my top 4. Alright, why do I recommend the Wolf? First of all, it is really good for Slayers, and Slayers is really important when you play Skyblock. So I recommend that. It's good, especially if you grind Wolves. But the thing is that the best thing that you have is the combat XP boost. So it boosts your combat XP by 30% when it's maxed out. So if you do Slayers, when you do Slayers, the amount of kills that you're gonna have to do is going to be so much lower, and especially when the future tier 6 Slayers are gonna come out, it's gonna be way faster. And that does not only work for wolves but also for zombies and tarantula. And not only you do that, but once you want to grind your combat XP or like you ghast farm and stuff like that, you could just take out your wolf and your combat XP is going to buff by a lot. So I guess it explains itself. So the last one is going to be a really underrated pet, and that is gonna come out pretty soon. So for now you have only the uncommon one unlocked, but I think the legendary is going to be OP. Like, first of all, the uncommon one, the crit damage plus 50% strength, crit damage plus 15 strength, and plus 5 crit chance. So that is almost as good as the Ender Dragon. For base damage wise, it's a bit worse, but that's only the uncommon. Now if you max the uncommon out, you have attacks have a 10% chance to strike twice. So basically that means if you, for example, do a dragon and you hit him about 10 times, then it's gonna strike twice. So it's OP, just like Tarantula, a bit worse. But according to what I think is that the future perks that are gonna come out, the added perks is going to be focused on damage, just as like the Alien pet, but honestly it's gonna be worse. I really don't know about the tiger pet, that's why I put it in the 5th category, but you gotta watch out for this pet. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a really useful video for you guys who are interested about the pets. So there we go, I did it. I do have other plans. As you guys can see, I have 21 mil on my purse right now, and that's because I'm grinding for a maxed out Midas to make a video on that, but I still have 80 mil to go. I've been grinding for a couple days now, knowing that I don't really focus on it, but I'm still at 21 mil. But that's not it. I do want to make a video road to maxing whatever pet to level 100, and I do want to acquire myself the pets like the wolf legendary pet and the ocelot legendary pet and like the real silverfish pet, and because those are really useful because they basically can be life-changing and boost your XP into combat, foraging, and mining, and also get the rabbit like the epic to boost your farming. So those are really useful, and then I could make a video about those really useful pets that will basically help you in getting your skills level tons more higher. But I wanted to acquire myself, and since I'm grinding for the 50 mil Midas at the same time, well, it's gonna take a long time to get some content up, so that's why I'm gonna be uploading a bit of different stuff than Skyblock. But I hope y'all still enjoyed this video. Anyways, bye.
Burning, I want it back, got a plan, it's just kinda hard to word, it's all I need. I want more life of my Drake shit, and I'm getting tired of all the same shit. I wanna see my family, wanna see my friends, have been slept on like my name says. And I'm pretty far from being famous, but I sure as hell ain't nameless. I just take aim, I ain't aimless.